A soldier stabbed a milk container with a knife. If the milk didn't flow into the nuclear submarine, it meant the sub was already filled with seawater, but they'd only checked the command module. Meanwhile, Russian soldiers in the escape compartment were running their own tests. After tinkering with the pump using pliers, they managed to fix it. They then started banging on the compartment doors to make some noise. NATO's sonar immediately picked up the sound. Realizing there were survivors on board, they notified the Russian headquarters at once. Russia quickly dispatched a warship. However, their deep-sea rescue equipment was embarrassingly outdated, still Soviet-era gear. The Russian nuclear sub had exploded on the seafloor, with survivors trapped down there. NATO, meanwhile, prepared to seize the opportunity to steal the sub's nuclear technology. Inside, the oxygen levels started dropping, and several crew members showed signs of hypoxia. If they didn't turn on the oxygen generator soon, no one would survive until rescue. But to start it up, they needed to get to compartment 8 and find the oxygen generating cartridges. The problem was that the compartment was completely flooded. Searching for those cartridges was going to be extremely dangerous. Yet, with more people collapsing from lack of oxygen, Anton made the call to go in. As soon as they stepped out, the freezing seawater made it almost unbearable. But soon enough, Anton and his teammate reached compartment 8. They kept searching and finally found the life-saving oxygen cartridges. The moment they got back inside, teammates wrapped them in blankets to warm up. Seeing the cartridges were intact, Evrayan's hope for survival was reignited. With 20 cartridges, they could hold out for 4 days, long enough for rescue. Meanwhile, the Russian rescue sub was finally set up. As soon as they located the nuclear sub, they began the docking procedure. Hearing the docking noises, the Russian crew inside the sub hugged each other, excited to be rescued, but their joy came a bit too soon. Anton noticed something strange and told everyone to be quiet and listen. Up above, the Russian crew on the rescue sub was making frantic attempts to connect, but somehow, the docking seal wouldn't close tight.